ready for some good old cinnamon rolls? Now, I was told I need to do this recipe from start to finish for y'all, so let me show you how I do it. Okay, y'all, I'm starting off with some warm milk, and I also have some Fleshman's Active Dry Yeast. Now, I'm going to take that yeast, I'm going to pour it into my milk, and then I'm going to mix that all in. After that, y'all, I'm going to set it aside so that way that yeast can start activating. Now, while it's activating, y'all, in my mixer, I'm going to add in my bread flour. I'm going in with my sugar. And then I'm going in with my salt. Now, after I get that in there, y'all, I'm just going to take my whisk attachment and start mixing that all together. Now, after about 5 minutes or so, my yeast is all activated. Y'all see the bubbles in it? That means it's active. So now I'm just going to grab my dough attachment, attach it to my mixer, and then I'm going to cut it on and start pouring that yeast mixture into my flour. And once I get my milk into my batter, I'm going to crack my eggs into a separate bowl to make sure there's no blood, and then start adding my eggs to my batter. Next, I'm going in with some butter because y'all know butter makes it better. And then I'm just going to let it mix until the dough attaches itself to the dough hook, just like this. At this point, y'all, I'm just going to stop it and let my dough rest for a few minutes. Now, while it's resting, I'm going to clean up my surface because that's important. Then I'm going to grab me some flour and flour my surface. Next, I'm going to stick my hands in there to make sure my dough don't stick. And then I'm going to turn that dough out onto that surface. So now, y'all, it's time for me to start working my dough just the way my mama and grandmama taught me how to do it. Working this dough will change the texture, and that's exactly what I'm looking for. That's what I'm trying to achieve. So I'm going to work it for about 5 to 6 minutes. And y'all, I'm going to give it the touch test. I'm looking for my dough to spring back when I press it, and y'all see it? Y'all see how it's springing back? That's what I'm looking for. Now, y'all, I'm just going to get Miss Barbara's Big Sister, Big D, all greased up. Once I do that, y'all, I'm going to take that dough. I'm going to place it right in the center, just like this, y'all. And then I'm going to take me some saran, y'all, and I'm going to wrap Big D up. I'm doing this to get a good proof, y'all. Proof just means rise. I want it to be double in the size. So, y'all, I'm just going to place it in a warm spot, which is my stove, for about an hour and a half. So now, y'all, my dough is double in size, and it's time for me to give it the big old punch. Boom. Oh, that's so relaxing. So now, y'all, I'm just going to place it onto my flour surface, and it's time for me to start rolling it out, y'all. So I'm just going to mash it down for a bit, and then I'm going to take my rolling pin and start rolling it out. Now, this is going to be a process, y'all, so I'm going to have to keep rolling and rolling until I get it to about a 1/4 inch thick. And then, y'all, it's time for me to start adding my butter. So now I'm going to add my butter on there. I'm going to spread that out real good. Then I'm going to go in with my brown sugar. I'm going to spread that out real good. And y'all, I like to put white sugar on mine as well, but you don't have to if you don't want to. If it's too much sugar, don't add it. Next, y'all, I'm going in with my cinnamon. I'm just going to spread that all around, and now it's time for me to start rolling. So I'm going to get in there, y'all, and I'm going to start rolling and rolling and rolling until I get all the way to the end. Now, once I get to the end, y'all, I'm going to go ahead on and cut it in half so that way I have 2 pieces. And then I'm going to start cutting my cinnamon rolls out just like this, y'all. Ain't it pretty? It's pretty already. Now, y'all, I'm just going to place my cinnamon roll onto my greased baking dish. Then I'm going to start cutting the rest of my cinnamon rolls out. I'm going to add them to the same baking dish as well until I get them all done. Now that they're all done, I'm going to cover them with a clean, dry cloth and let them sit and proof for about another 45 minutes. And movie magic, 45 minutes later, they're double in size, and into the oven it goes. Now, while they're in the oven, let's make this glaze. I got some powdered sugar right here. I'm adding in some butter because y'all know butter makes it better. Then I'm going in with some vanilla. And after that vanilla, I'm going in with some sweet cream creamer. Yes, I'm using coffee creamer. Don't knock it till you try it. So now I'm just going to get in there and give it a good mix until it's good and smooth, just like this. So now, y'all, my cinnamon rolls are out of the oven. They are looking good and they are smelling good. So now it's time to glaze them up. So I'm just going to take my whisk and pour that glaze all over the top. Then, y'all, I'm going to get up in there with my spatula, and I'm going to make sure I hit each and every one because we puts it on thick up in here. And movie magic, y'all. Look at this masterpiece right here. Let me pull one out so y'all can see it. It's just so soft. Now, y'all come on in a little closer so y'all can see it. Y'all know my greedy spirit already got me tearing off into this. And y'all already know what's next. I just got to give it a taste. Me and my greedy spirit love the middle pieces. It's just so soft. And y'all already knew that dancing spirit was coming, so here it go. And y'all, I just can't get over how soft they is. Oh, wait, y'all, look at that. I hate to say this, but I put my entire foot in there because that's good right there.